My job as an educational analyst is to understand the students' current challenges or the problems that they go through at their current academic year. And as a part of this job role, I was having a conversation with one of the parents whose kid is studying in UKG. Then, when I was having a phone conversation with them, I was understanding what her kid is up to and what are the challenges that student is facing. Then the parent said like this, mother said this way, saying her kid is not good at communication skills. He does good at English, he does good at maths, but when it comes to the communication skills, he needs to work on that. Then I was like, for a minute, what she is talking about. Then friends, do you think communication skills is very important for a UKG student? Probably yes, it is important. But what are the communication skills that she is talking about? Then I asked, for a UKG student, what are the communication skills that we can expect from them? Then I asked her the simple question, ma'am, is your child talking to you and his father, or he keeps quiet at home? Then she said, sir, he is very active and he explains whatever he learns at school, and he talks to his friends as well, and he explains the stories that he watch on the TV. Then I asked her another question, ma'am, why do you think your child is poor at this communication skills? Then she again told me that the communication skills, according to her, are different from what a UKG student is supposed to learn. Then this got me to think about, why even a parent of UKG is talking about communication skills. My dear friends, this is true. A UKG student is expected to communicate in the classroom, and even when you go to the schools, you see this here, you hear it from most of the teachers, and even most of the parents nowadays are talking about the importance of communication skills, and the teachers talk about the importance of communication skills. Even college students are no exception for this, and they are also taught this importance of communication skills. Not just college students, even when you talk about the interview skills, they talk about the importance of communication skills. And not just it does not stop with that. Even the people who join their jobs, they talk about the importance of communication skills. Not just there it stops, my dear friends, it also goes to the managers level. There also they talk about the importance of the communication skills. Not just again it stops there, it goes to the hierarchy, the higher level of the hierarchy, even CEO and anybody. Not just, it's just even if you start from the UKG student till the higher roles in the society, also talk about the importance of communication skills. Why this is happening, my dear friends? Have you ever thought for a minute? If you watch this video till the end, I'm sure, my dear friends, you will come to a conclusion why these communication skills are so important in this 21st century. Especially this 21st century is a century of unlimited growth potential for everyone and the opportunities. I would say that I came to this conclusion because there are certain things that I had gone through recently in one of the civil services book. The people who prepare for these civil services, they read certain books, right? And they also have this topic of communication in their papers. They have paper 1, paper 2, something like this, right? In a CSAT paper, they have this communication as a part of their syllabus, right? So, and again, if you ask me, what is a communication? Communication actually is a word that comes from Latin. That Latin word, that is communis. When you go to the meaning of the communication, it is communis is to share or to participate or even to impact. And when it comes to talk this concept of sharing, what do you share to the outer world, right? See, you have a lot of things going in your mind, in your inner self, right? You think a lot of things, but how many times, like, are you comfortable in sharing whatever you think with the outer world? See, communication is all about this, sharing information. What do we share? We share the information, right? What kind of information it is? It is like what we frame inside, probably the ideas, probably certain facts, and even our emotions sometimes, the feelings, right? And again, when you go deeper into this topic of communication, there are certain types. We have verbal communication and even non-verbal communication, certain things like that, but I'm not going deeper into that. Okay, I'm not getting into the details of it. So I wanted to talk about why this communication plays a serious role in 21st century. That's what I would like to talk about. As I told you, when I had gone through a book of this civil services preparation, there they mentioned in 21st century, this is a century of, as I told you, unlimited growth potential. How does it come? See, if you look back more than a few thousand years back, if you get into the details of it, the economy that the humankind was created was based on hunting and gathering. First economy created there, and later on we settled down and formed the second economy based on agriculture. And when we reached this 17th century, the third economy was created by the industries. And my dear friends, in this 21st century, we already headed towards the fourth economy, that is based on knowledge. When I say knowledge, see, having a lot of knowledge in your mind and having, like, the knowledge which no one has around you, just if you keep it with you, does that have a meaning, my dear friends? No. Your knowledge is supposed to be shared, and that creates the income, right? Everyone is playing a game of survival nowadays, right? Everyone, I mean, not just nowadays, like, this is a survival game that everyone is playing, right? You need to earn your bread and butter. To earn your bread and butter, you are supposed to work. And the gathering and hunting, agriculture, industry, all these three were gone. And now we are headed towards the knowledge-based economy, right? So that's the reason most of the companies recruit you based on your knowledge, and even most of the enterprises are depending upon the skill set that what you have in this 21st century. So my dear friends, the communication is a center of all the works that you do. See, for example, if you are working in a job role, let's say you have certain experience and you work when you get into this job, your role is to talk to your manager, your senior manager, and even your hierarchy, probably whoever is a head of like your company or your role or your department. Then you are supposed to talk to them, and you are also supposed to talk to your colleagues, right, your peers, and even like you are supposed to talk to your customers, you are supposed to talk to your family members or outside people. When you are supposed to deal with like when you see, like, from morning till evening, when you observe yourself, you are talking a lot, right? Most of your activities are based on like your frame of mind, the way you think. So that's what, as I told you, the communication is all about sharing information different. It's a connect with the outer world, right? It's purely based on the way you frame inside. And that's the reason I gave you that example. Why mother is talking about the kids communication skill at a class of UKG, because when I got into the details, what she studied and what she's doing right now, she said, sir, I did my degree, I did after that my master's degree, that is probably MA B.Ed or something she had done, and later on she's a housewife now. And I asked, ma'am, why don't you actually work for some, like, when we got into her profession, she herself was sharing with me that, sir, we also didn't get good opportunities because of this lack of communication skills, and that's the reason we wanted our kids at least to work on these communication skills and settle down. As I told you, this is a fourth economy based on knowledge. So to settle down and be the winner of this, or be the winner, not just to be the winner, at least to be successful at this survival game, you are supposed to learn and master these communication skills and start working on them, right? So this is about the communication skills importance in this 21st century, my dear friends. I'm sure you've got certain details, and the one who works at their communication skills have fair chances of getting into the good positions and even live a lifestyle of happiness. Probably there are high chances of it. Okay, thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.